All right, we're back today. I know last time I was forging on this, I said that I was done in the forge, but there are multiple problems with this knife. I'll get to that in just a minute. We've noticed in the videos that there's a little bit of a lighting issue, and that comes from the way that my forge is built at the moment. The sun tracks right along the back side of the forge for most of the day, and then it comes, I guess it's tracking this way, and down through the big opening we have over here in the evening. I've got all of these openings right now because, as you can see with my forge, I don't have a hood over it yet to draw the smoke out. When I finish my floor up, permanently place my forge in place, then I'll put a hood over it to suck all the smoke out. But right now I need as much ventilation as I can get, so I'm not willing to close in the holes that I have in the forge. Makes for a little bit windy operation sometimes. It gives some problems such as lighting and different things. But anyway, that's if you're noticing that I'm glowing, it's not because I'm so radiant or anything. I tried to tell my daughter that. She laughed at me and walked out. I don't know why. But anyway, back to the Dagger. I noticed a few problems with it. First of all, you've got this big hump right in here, and it's actually sort of bent toward my right side now as it's facing the camera. So I've got to get that out. The blade is a little bit twisted, so I got to get that out. And if you'll notice, it's really thick right in this area here. Now, if I take this to my grinder right now and start grinding that down so that it all comes to a nice edge, I'm going to grind through more layers back here than I do up here, and I don't think it's going to look so good. So anyway, I've got my son Matt with me today. He's his nickname in the forge is Hammer Dog, and call him other nicknames, but he'd get mad about that. No, just kidding. But anyway, got Matt with me. He's going to be doing some holding on this project, and another project we're going to be doing later, he'll be playing a bigger role in that. So anyway, we're going to start lighting, start heating up the steel, and working out the kinks that I've got in this blade.
Pause.
All right, here we go. We're going to try to flatten it out now. Oh, can you turn off my fan over there?
Oh, yeah.
We still have that problem. It's holding heat for a while today. That's good. Yeah, okay, now I'm going to have to come back if you can, I don't know if you can see this in the camera or not, but it's a little bit bent here in the tang. So I'm going to work on that some as well. And if you've been following these videos, you already know I need to clean off the forge. I need a brush. I'll tell you what, we're going to go ahead and just let that be preheating a little. And I'll find a brush for the next time because I need to, oh, here we go, right in front of my face. I get a little excited shooting videos, I guess. I don't know, because I'm just, it's something different for me. It's a little bit exciting right now. So far, friends have given me good responses. And to my knowledge, last time I said I have two subscribers, one of them being myself, and I now have 4 that I know of. So, doubled in size. And we're up and coming. All right, if you'll turn my fan on. Talk about the ventilation in the forge. You really want to be able to get some good oxygen in your forge because you don't want to burn up all your oxygen. Replace it with carbon monoxide. We all know that that's a very dangerous thing to do. If you don't know it, it's a very dangerous thing to do. Just take my word for it. I thought a couple of years ago it was incredibly hot outside, but I was still taking in plenty of liquids, but my forge was a little bit smaller then. I had the walls about built, but the roof only came to about this section right in here. But I was working in here, and my son was actually burning down some charcoal for me, and my head started feeling a little funny. Next thing I know, I was on the verge of going down, and so I told my son, I said, Matt, I'm in trouble. He goes, what? And I said, I'm in trouble. Got inside, and for the longest time I thought that, I should turn the fire off. I thought that the problem was that I nearly overheated. But I now think what happened is I was on the verge of carbon monoxide poisoning because it burned up all the oxygen in the forge. Talking to a guy that is an incredible craftsman. He's actually smelting iron straight from ore and going from iron to steel and making blades from that. A guy by the name of Mark Green. I'll let him know that I referenced him in the video. But I was talking with him about it, and he said, yeah, you could have gotten some carbon monoxide poisoning there. Because I was taking every precaution I knew to take, and still what I thought was overheated. Okay, we've got a lot of that kink out now. There's still a little bit of a twist in the blade, so I'm going to work on that next, and that's where Matt will come into play as a holder today. So turn my fire back on. Got several projects I'll be working on today. A couple projects, about 3 actually, between this one, another billet, and something else I'm working on. I don't know if I'll video this one or not, but this is cable that I've been working on. I've got to straighten it out for the next steps. But I'll keep, for this particular line of videos, I'll keep only this Dagger in it. It's a little bothersome sometimes trying to find a project that you've been following on YouTube, and the guy's got 20 different projects mixed into one video. Alright, if you'll turn that off. Alright, Matt just told me on the anvil, a little bit of an angle there. Get it flat. Get it flat. Okay. Well, yeah, I told you wrong. But I meant to get the back side flat. Flip it over. Alright, let me see. Just a bunch of little tapping right now is all I can do. Fine-tuning a blade. I go grandpa now. A cool grandpa though. I got shades. Anyway, I hadn't had enough coffee this morning. That's my problem. Anyway, when you're fine tuning the blade, it's tap here, tap there, tap here. It gets really aggravating, and I am not touching that right now. It actually has very little rock to it there. It has more rock to it this way. Let me see what's going on there.
Maybe beat the bolt onto the other side.
You wouldn't think so with the anvil being there. I don't see too much in there that could be causing that. We'll keep working with it. What we're going to do now is we're going to work down the bevels and go from there. After I get 2, 1. All right, if you turn off the fire there, please. All right, Matt, come over here. Right there. Lay it back a little bit. I messed you up. There we go. See what we got.
Got one part of an edge in there.
Boy, yeah, but it's it brought it down some, but it's pretty tough. We'll flip it over next time, and we'll left the mark in there. And we'll come to this side. There's getting to be a little notch there that you can feel, and that's good. That's what I want. That's your plunge cut, or yeah, your plunge cut. And so anyway, it's starting to come down. It's going to take a few more forgings to get it where I want it. If you'll fire up turn on my fan. I guess here's where the goofiness stops and the thinking starts. Turn off the fan. Come here. Uh-oh. Okay, well, we're about to lose that heat. No. Alright, let's see if we can get something out of this heat. Get back on the edge. Yeah, we're moving some steel here. We got a little bulge that has developed. It's also a little bit crooked. Well, there's the bulge. All right, we're gonna keep working. Actually, we went to the wrong edge. All right. Anyway, it's all gonna work out the way it needs to, though. You'll turn on my fan again. All right, well, to save you a lot of boredom with consecutive heat after heat after heat, we went ahead and flattened down the edges on this blade so that now I think it's ready for the grinder. I'll have to get rid of the oxidation on it. I may use an old file for that because oxidation will dull your tools and your belts and everything faster than anything else. So I'm going to lay this one aside for a little bit, work on another project, and we'll go from there. I'll get back with you on this one, see what comes of it.